Hello and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new here. Today I am doing my series of favorites and fails for May 2022. Hello, if you are new here, my name is Jennifer and I do a lot of makeup material on my channel. I do also subscription boxes and I talk about mental health as well. So if you are into any of that, I would love it if you would hit subscribe and hit the notification bell. But in this series, I usually pick 10 products that I have tried for the month and I rank them from 10 to 1. And usually from least favorite to favorite. Sometimes I don't have any fails. And sometimes I do have fails. But like this month, most of the things I have are pretty good. Some just meh to really fabulous stuff. Now, some things I got from mystery boxes, some things I got from BoxyCharm, some things I bought myself, or subscription boxes, I should say. Some things I got, like I said, bought myself, and yeah, just a variety of things. Like I said, not everything is brand new to the market, but we do have a variety of things. Most of the things are usually eyeshadow palettes, but I do have a couple of non-eyeshadow palette things in here. So let's go ahead and get to it. Number 10, I should say, is a concealer. I am always on the hunt for a good concealer, especially a good drugstore concealer. But this one was just kind of meh. I still recommend it to people though, because it is still pretty good. Just not good for me, but it's good for the price. It is the Maybelline Rewind Eraser concealer. And I think that's the name of it. But it has this little top, this little poof ball at the top where you put. And this is not a new concealer on the market. It was just new to me. And it gave medium coverage. My under eyes are really creasy. So it's usually a me problem when it comes to under eye concealers. And this had medium coverage, I would say, but my under eyes creased. I have yet to find a good drugstore concealer. My favorite high-end concealer is the Kosas Concealer Revealer, and I like that one quite a bit. And it is really light, and so my eyes don't crease as much with it on, but I would rather just go without concealer than use something that's going to crease on me a lot. So this one is just kind of meh for me. I'd rather just not wear anything than wear this. But I hear it works for a lot of people. So it says it's a multi-use concealer, so I will use it to cover up blemishes and redness and so forth. The next item I had, I got in an Oden's Eye mystery box, and it is 2 palettes. It is the Alva eyeshadow palette and the Alva 2 Mini Ocean palette. This is the Mini Ocean palette here, and this is the Alva eyeshadow palette here. Now, I have, as far as the Alva palette goes, I have most of these colors, and I really like the yellow and the sunflower color, but that's about it for this palette. The shimmers. I do like the blues from this Alva too, but I have blues. I have a lot of blues. These shimmers are just a little too glittery for me. They have a lot of glitter in them. And this is Coffee Bean right here. I know you can't see it from the swatches here. It swatches beautifully. But when I put the glitters on, I have a lot of glitter fall out from the shimmers. And other influencers that I've seen talk about these palettes never mention that. And so it's lower down on my list because of that. Because of the shimmers just not... I just don't like the shimmers that much. And the fact that I have all of those colors in other eyeshadow palettes. It's a good formula. It's just kind of, again, on my meh meter. Something that I kind of like, but it is just a blush. And blushes aren't my favorite things. But this is the Bare Minerals Bronzer in Kiss of Rose. And I got this because I don't have this color in my blushes. But I wouldn't recommend this. This is you're supposed to use it as a bronzer and a blush, but I wouldn't recommend using it as that. I just recommend using it as a blush. But I do love this color when used sparingly. They do have other colors, but I just love this red color. That's it, sheared out. But that should probably be up higher on my list. But blushes don't tend to make it high up on my list. It's just the way it is. The next item on my list is from B Bella Cosmetics. It is their Wild Behavior Shadow Palette. I got this in a B Bella mystery box. I love this eyeshadow palette. It is a great eyeshadow palette. I made a great look with it. It's just... I don't know how to say it. It is a great palette, but it's just kind of doesn't have that wow factor for me. It does have some great pinks and mauves, and these are probably my favorite colors out of there. And it has a green in there, which I do like a green moment. And it does have this nice little duochrome in there. Great shimmers. I do like the shimmers in it. There's your little topper there. So it's a nice neutral palette, I would say. But I have neutral palettes that I like better. Oh my gosh, that was a glitter. Now I got glitter everywhere. Okay. Alright, didn't realize that. The next, but I do like that palette, I do. The next palette, I'm surprised didn't make it higher because I love Nomad Cosmetics, but it's the Nomad Cosmetics Paradise Islands palette. And it is a beautiful palette. The only reason it isn't higher on my list is because it is a pastel palette. And these colors, I did a look with this, but the colors, when you put them on your eyes, they just kind of blend out really, really into... I'm just not good with pastel palettes. I do like the Huda Mercury, the Huda Beauty Mercury Retrograde palette a lot. I like their pastels in that palette. But this palette, if you like pastel palettes, I would definitely say this is a good palette for you. But I guess I'm just not good with pastel palettes. And so I still love their formula. Their formula is great. I am just not good with pastels. So that's why it's not like at the top of my list. Because Nomad palettes usually make it all the way to the top of my list. The next I got in mystery bags is the Sydney Grace colors. I got the light green bag and the purple bag and a couple of highlighters in there. I really had a lot of fun using these colors. I had never used Sydney Grace before, but these make me want to try like some of her palettes now. These are very... I'm swatching everything today. Oh, look at that. Look at that. And I'll try... This amethyst color is gorgeous. Look at that. Oh, I had so much fun putting these on my eyes. I should have ranked this higher. Okay, I don't know what else to say. They are just good quality shadows. But my heart still goes out to ColourPop, one of my favorite brands. And I did a Get Ready With Me with this Lust for Dusk palette. And you know, I still love my neutrals. And this is a great palette for neutrals. This has been out a while, and a good, just solid palette. And I just really like this palette a lot. I highly recommend this palette if it goes on sale again, which I bought it on sale. And there it is, Lust for Dusk. Definitely recommend that palette. And next I have what I got, something, use your words, Jennifer, something I got from my BoxyCharm. It is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Luminous Foundation in the shade 120W. I didn't think this was going to work out on me at first, but it really is a great color on me. It wore great on me. It's probably turning out to be one of my more favorite higher end foundations. I like it better than the Charlotte Tilbury one that I have because it wears a lot better. That Charlotte Tilbury doesn't last all day long. It wears very heavy on me. Whereas the Anastasia Beverly Hills, I don't have to put much on, and it just wears very beautifully. I definitely will probably repurchase that. The number 2 is a palette from BH, which I also love BH. I did a collab with Lori Latimer with this palette, and it has just the most beautiful blues, purples, and burgundies in it. Definitely love this palette. I've done a couple of looks with this, and they just have the best formula. I hope that now they are bought out by Makeup Revolution, they will continue to have a great formula. Hoping the best for them. Definitely, definitely. It's getting to the point where I can't wipe off my hand anymore. Definitely love this palette. But the best palette that I have tried this month, and I think was last... Oh, it's getting all dirty. I think the Surge palette was last month's favorite, and this month's favorite is the Blend Benny Dollhouse palette. These shades blend and go on your eyes like freaking butter. This has got to be, next to Natasha Denona, my favorite formula. I've got Natasha Denona, Blend Bunny Cosmetics, and ColourPop are like my 3 favorite eyeshadow formulas up there. This is what they call their neutral palette, and it is probably what I call a neutral palette for color lovers, and it is just... I did a get ready with me with this one, and there's shimmers. Oh, look at that. I love metallic shimmers so much. I think it's funny when brands put out a palette and they call it shimmers, and they're basically just satins. No, I want a metallic shimmer to put on my lid. Okay, now I have an honorable mention. And I don't know if I'm going to be able to properly display this, but it is from Sydney Grace, and it is one of their multi-chromes. It comes in a pot, and I don't know the name of this because it was in a box, and I threw the box out, and it's not on the bottom. But it is this beautiful multi-chrome color. It's like pink and green and purple and some gold in it. When I put it on my lids, using it for the Sydney Grace video, it just came out looking purple, but in real life it was magnificent. I don't have a lot of multi-chrome, so I'm very, very impressed when I see a multi-chrome. So yeah, those are my top 10 with a honorable mention items that I used this month. I didn't have any fails this month, so let me know down below in the comments what are some of your favorites and fails that you tried this month in the month of May 2022. Let me know if you've tried any of the products that I have and what you think of them, and or how you would rate them. And yeah, give this video a big thumbs up if you liked it, and I hope you are having a wonderful, fantastic day out there today. If you are not, I hope something comes along and sparks your day so that you can have a wonderful, fantastic day. And if you are having an especially hard time, know that I am thinking about you and sending you out those good vibes. I always am. And just remember to stay strong and stay healthy and stay safe out there. And I will see you in another video tomorrow. And just stay well until then. Okay, goodbye.